Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we decided to get a new murder case after we've been off the grid for like a couple of months since Maya left. And who better to give us this new case than someone who literally has the exact same hairstyle as freaking Maya? Am I right? Also, there's this chick selling lunches. She's called the Cough Up Queen. Kind of a weird name, but you know, not every name's a winner. Oh god, I probably should have grabbed water before this. You know what? I'll grab water real quick. I'll be right back. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny was yesterday special. Wait, Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know that foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And guess who they paid homage to the most evil one of all? They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutor convention yesterday. I was like almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Young miss, like mock me all at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me Cough Up Queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, it was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. But really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana's guy wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to the world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears, and the rhythmic beating of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxes lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. That's just dried fish. The kind you can only tell someone who's tried General Zo Trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobite flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and they English is hard. And the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a short cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking Cough Up Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Hey, look at my badge. A defense attorney badge must be able to fight. Wait, a defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about taking Lunchbox Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Oh, Phoenix, it's because you are being mocked half the time. Oh, sweet, we can go to the High Prosecutor's office. Let's see. Fan of the Steel Samurai, and has a very familiar coat. February 22nd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. This is the kind of one that screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? With that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix, right. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Like, clearly the moment we saw the outfit, we all knew it was Edgeworth. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth? You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No, it was just Mr. Right here, Hey, don't blame me. Well, we were just here to investigate a murder case. A murder? A body was found in the nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? Ooh. Emma, you knew for a fact it was Edgeworth's car. You knew the person who got the award had the body stuffed into the trunk of their car. There's clearly the award sitting right there on the sofa. Oh, what? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Well, Edgeworth, what's up to you? So the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? After we went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Oh, wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. I'm Miss Guy. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprisingly still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top person in this district. She can prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? Ooh. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? Hold on, let me take a sip of water. I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife, added to the court records. The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces the victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay, well, fine, screw you too. Don't mind me, I just want to look around. My! What an amazing bouquet just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And besides it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? I don't think so. Oh my god, Wendy Oldbag, the Wendy Oldbag herself, sent Edgeworth, who she's like, yo, he's clearly the most important person in this room of the court. Oh my god, it's great. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Almost prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send the shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that. I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. King of Prosecutors trophy, given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual one. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in this frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. Our work desk is quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk, easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. You know why you imagine Gumshoe, Phoenix? It's because that's exactly what Gumshoe would have said when he first saw this desk. I'm calling it. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, that time until impact to the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. Ah, tea set. Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set! I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packs of tea leaves. They're all sorted by the place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisite, splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. I'm glad Edgeworth doesn't mind us just poking around his whole office. Wow, these are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Again. He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have a real sharp edges. And check on that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounded a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Okay. Edgeworth, why? Ooh, nice couch. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sulfur hair and little creases in his cheeks from the seams. He's so cool. Sulfur hair is cool? Well, Edgeworth, you still got nothing to say? Present. I can probably talk to you. Edgeworth, my badge. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. But Mr. Wright! Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? Huh. I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty. If she slides any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. So, basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin as well, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Oh, that was... Yeah, it was close enough to his voice. Where Detective Gumshoe works, yeah? I was wondering about your shield. Why is it broken? Oh, what does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his reward, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and award for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Parking stub. Record of the parking in the prosecutor's office lot. Entered lot at 5:12. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place at around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back? What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Who? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premise? I'm Edgeworth, what is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Her report? What? Did you find new evidence at the case against Chief Prosecutor Skye? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Skye, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir... I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of that particular... Give me your name. Yes, Mickens, sir. Officer Mickens. Alright, Officer Mickens. Take a report and leave. And good luck with the raise next month. Oh. But, sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day that they gave out brains. And good luck. Alright. Yes, sir? God, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least.